Okay, so here's the motor's taken apart and hooked up. Oh, I gotta turn it on. 2 amps, milliamps, and I'll show you how much harder it is under load. So, say you're charging a battery, and all these videos I've been watching that show, all the voltage, and yeah, they light up a LED, which is nothing. So if you're gonna actually charge battery, and before you build something, you gotta see what kind of load it takes to make charging worthwhile. So this is just passing with my thumb. It's a much harder thing to do, reading amperage. So you gotta design from there, and not just like what most people do on their stuff is reading voltage. I'll put 20. See, look, now there's like, that spins pretty easy. So like, oh yeah, I'll put a nice little propeller on it, and I'll charge up my car battery and start my hair dryer in the morning. No, you can't. You can't go that far. But what I can do is make these into a hand crank exercise kind of device, and hand crank charge both of them together, and get some of these little batteries charged up quickly through the hand crank. I just gotta figure out a box, stuff like that. I got all the parts and stuff I need. We're all right here. Uh, yeah, power supplies, all kinds of extra little switches you find everywhere. So here's like a little switch here. I got a switch. It's a resistor on a spring. So it's a nice handy little device to keep. And then one of these motors didn't perform as well as the other two, and I looked closer, and it's a little different. So whatever the difference is, this one just doesn't have enough windings or as good magnets as these two here do. So these will be the ones I use, and they were different screws, so they're hard to get out. So one way or another, these motors are coming off, or I'll figure a way of incorporating both of these to a single hand crank at some stage. But I've done my learning. I know what I want now. I know what works. I know what doesn't. And I've watched all kinds of videos. People like spouting all kinds of nonsense. But if you don't have it hooked up to a load, you're not gonna do much of anything but light up one of those, which doesn't do very well. And so if you hook up a big battery in one of those, it's gonna be like tearing apart them little tiny windmill generators on all the videos. And the solar big chargers units, my god, people are delusional, thinking you can get several $1,000s for my toolbox that tipped over, and a small little solar panel and a charge controller just like this, super glued to a toolbox, is gonna get, well, if they can get money, well, good for them. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to take crap you got laying around and make stuff work. So, yeah, there's people who want $5,000 for a really nice old computer box and stuff like this put together, and a nice solar panel and a couple of nice batteries. About $800 worth of stuff. Maybe $1,500. But good for them. I'm not paying. I know if you're watching me, you're not paying that kind of money. So it's in my favorites or likes. All these crazy videos I'm finding. But alright, that's more learning than I've done for a while. Thanks for watching. Bye.